people that are getting offended are mostly people that aren't entrepreneurs, which is fine.
Hi, I'm Candace Owens with the Raggedy Split Crusty Ends, but my main job here is just to troll Black culture.
Candace Owens, girl. Miss Girl has been cooning for Cocoa Puffs. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Amore Antasia. I do beauty, lifestyle, fashion videos, and talk topics. So today I'm going to kind of compress everything all together and do a sit down chit chat, get ready with me, where I talk about some popular topics like online dating, my online dating experience, and actually changing up my look, which is why I'm doing this look, you know, for Instagram photos and online dating profile changes. And I'm going to show you guys some of the guys that I've come across. Oh my gosh, trash. And I'm going to talk about the Simone situation with the 9 to 5 and the plagiarism. And I'm going to talk about Miss Candace Owens and her toxic rants and her tirades that I'm just tired of. And so if you're interested in top topics and the topic at hand, go ahead and stay tuned. Don't forget to check the description box for all details of our products. And while you're here, go ahead and subscribe and thumbs up. Thumbs up this video. That lets YouTube know that this is a good video to promote. So that helps me out a lot when you guys do comment and thumbs up. So please make sure that you do those two. And go ahead and get into the video. So first I want to talk about Miss B. Simone, honey. B. Simone has been kind of problematic. You know, she claims to be such a devout Christian, but she has a potty mouth. Like, she can't even control her mouth. Like, it's filthy. Like, the words that she used, the profane language, it's disgusting. Like, I mean, if you're going to claim Christianity, I need for you to at least listen to Jesus. At least, you know, be obedient to what he's saying there. But and then her body is always out there. Like, I don't know if it's like an insecurity thing where she feels like she has to get men's attention by showing all of her body all the time, but it's just hypocritical. And I want her to know this. Like, you're not giving a good message. Like, when she said she was a Christian, all the girls were like, girl, you brag about sucking, you know what? And now you're a Christian? Girl. Here's my issue with her though. Like, she's talking about like the 9 to 5 people. She has pissed all of the 9 to 5 workers off. I'm a 9 to 5 worker and an influencer. I don't like the term influencer because I'm not influencing not a darn thing, but for people to live holy, and that's all I try to do. But as far as being on YouTube, this is more of a like, I'm showing you how I do my makeup or showing you how I do a certain thing or whatever. Like, I'm not really trying to get you to buy stuff and do all this extra stuff. Like, no. I mean, this worked for me, so this might work for you. So that's just pretty much what I call myself. But anyway, I've made a lot of money. Like, I've made $5,000 to $6,000 a month on just by having a YouTube platform, not just including YouTube AdSense money, but including the 4 other streams of income that generates from me having a platform. I'll say that. And I'm gonna if you guys want me to make a separate video, I've been planning on making that video also, because having multiple sources of income is the reason why I'm able to stay afloat now during the pandemic, even though I'm still getting paid from my school district. It's like, if I weren't, at first I was not getting paid. I did not get paid in March or April at all. So I had to rely on my YouTube income and then my other streams. And that's what kept me afloat, you know? I have bills to pay, honey. I don't have no man taking care of me. Shoot. So anyway, I understood what she was saying as far as the lifestyle. What she said was she could never date she could never marry a 9 to 5 worker. Here's the thing with that. You know, for women, and this is for all of you all, if you're claiming to want to be a wife, I've been a wife. Like, that job, it's a job. First of all, let's get that clear. It's a job. Comment below if you're a wife. Does it not feel like a job, kind of? Like, you know, having kids, being a wife and mother. So she's saying stuff like, oh, well, it's the lifestyle that he has to be used to. He has to be ready to fly to Minnesota with me last minute from Canada or from like Florida or wherever. Like, girl, how are you going to provide a stable, consistent lifestyle, like at home, if all you're doing is like having a latchdog with you? Like, who's going to prepare the meals? Who's going to, you know, clean? Who's going, like, I mean, my bad. If you guys have children, well, when you have children, because she says she wants to be a mother, who's going to pick the kids up from school every day at 3 o'clock? Who's going to make sure they're doing their homework? Who's going to make sure they get a hot meal? Not some tired Chick-fil-A girl These new wives like to just toss their kids a couple Happy Meals and that's it. No ma'am, motherhood is more than that. Like, I can tell she has not even like kept a nephew or something. I remember I was 17 when I started keeping my nephew, and I would take him to the mall. People thought he was my son. Like, anywhere I went, I realized he had to go. Six Flags tickets were not free. I mean, it was free for us and my family because my mom was a teacher as well. But after that, like after I turned 18, we had to start paying. And honey, that stuff is like children's clothes, and I bought him nice clothes like Target. We went to like anywhere else that I shopped at, Foot Locker or whatever. Honey, being a mother is not cheap, honey. So I was like, come get him. Like, I was young, but you know, throughout my years, I would still take care of him, give him money, whatever, buy him new clothes, like a whole new set of fresh clothes, underwear, socks, all that. And I was only a pharmacy tech back then. So I'm just like, I want you all to realize what you're wanting. You need somebody, a partner, to be stable if you're gonna be the one that's out and about. And I'm gonna tell you something, these men will cheat on you real quick, girl. And they almost have a right to if you're not at home doing what you need to do, okay? So that's what made me look at her like sideways. Like, girl, you sound stupid. You want a man to just jump up at 2 or 3 in the morning. You want him to understand why you're doing business deals. I get that. I dated a guy when I was younger. He was a little older than me and he had a business, and I couldn't understand why every single day, every minute of the day, he was busy doing something. But listen, people make time for what they want to make time for. It's not like he was making millions of dollars. B. Simone, girl, you're not making millions of dollars, sis. Okay, okay, I understand you making some coin, but you're not Beyonce. And if she has time to raise 3 kids and a man, and he still cheated, girl, you're in for a rude awakening. So I just want you guys to be realistic, because some of you will stay single for life if you actually want to be married and have kids and all that stuff. Now, of course, I want to remarry and have kids, but I just get trash men. So I'm gonna talk about that a little later, but that's just the part that I just could not stand about this B. Simone situation. So she also recently basically plagiarized 2 Black authors' books, and people are pissed about it. Now, I just think that she had somebody else to basically ghostwrite or bring this stuff together, and she may not have looked at it. But either way it goes, girl, you're wrong. You plagiarized, and it is what it is. But I'm not pressed about that. Like, that part was just like, whatever. What got me was the 9 to 5 part. Like, I want her to readjust that. Like, grow up a little bit. I can tell she's immature, because you clearly don't know what you want or need in life, which is why you don't have it. And you're finessing a life. You're not manifesting it. How you gonna manifest something? That's up to the Lord to bless us with things. Now, I understand as far as dating, yes, that's up to us to find a partner or be found or whatever. But girl, I hate when these girls get online and start selling books after they have like a couple 100,000 Instagram followers. Like, you guys aren't even well versed in this area. Like, girl, no ma'am. How are you married for 2 weeks and you're teaching me about marriage? Girl, no ma'am. Candace Owens, girl. Miss Girl has been cooning for Cocoa Puffs. I'm gonna be honest. At first, I was just like, I'm not gonna call her coon. No, she's a coon. She's a coon matata. Here's the thing. You can be a Republican and Black. You totally can. But you don't have to be racist and then co-sign everything that's against the Black community. Like, that's just terrible. And it just tells me what she is. She's married to a white guy, doesn't even probably date Black men. And so first of all, her hair. How are you so woke in a part of the Black community, but you don't even know how to take care of your Black hair or your Black body? You know nothing about our community, girl. I don't understand. Her ends are just so raggedy. And it seems like she's the type of girl who just wants to be white so bad, to the point where she thinks that their hair care is just like ours when it's not. At least take the time to watch a video on YouTube. She's a YouTuber. Why don't you look on YouTube like I did and learn how to take care of your natural hair? This is why my natural hair is down my back. And I have about 62 and a half videos on here promoting natural hair growth. There's nothing wrong with a variety. I'm not gonna dye my hair, so I'm gonna buy a wig that's dyed. And I can do what I wanna do, but I know how to take care of my natural hair underneath. Bloop. So my thing is with Candace and this whole George Floyd thing, you're putting salt on a woman. He's already dead. Nobody needed to go and dig up his past. His past is his past. I think it was gruesome. I hate what he did to the pregnant girl. And I do believe that you reap what you sow. However, he still did not deserve to die as he did. And if she felt that way, which she said, then that's it. Why did you make a video and just talk about him being a martyr. Everybody's not treating him like that. I didn't treat him like he was some king. I just said, you know, I hate what happened. He did not deserve that, and it is what it is. And I still stand for Black Lives Matter. And it is what it is. Like, even if, let's say if I was a Republican, I'm a Christian, I guess I could be one, but I'm not. I'm nothing, I'm neutral. But I'm not gonna get on here and talk about how the Black community is so broken and everything that's Black, she correlates it to being a Democrat. Like a dummy. Like, I just think that's so stupid and asinine. Like, that's so simple-minded. That's so dumb to me. Why do you think that, girl? Everything is always Black rooted for her, and she just hates Black people, seems like. She just completely had a tirade, and it was just stupid. So anyway, I think she's extra attention seeking, fame seeking, of course, because she does things for clout. Like, argue with Cardi B online, like, clearly you want clout. I think she's a typical bad bitch, like, period. That's just what it is. You glorify everything white and down everything Black. How are you doing this and claiming to be a part of the Black community? I understand Black on Black crime is trifling. I hate it as well. And I've been the first one to talk about David Dorn, who's from my city here. I saw it when it happened online before y'all got to it. It was live. And it brought me to tears at 3 in the morning. Like, honestly, I was upset. And then when it went viral, then I felt a little bit, you know, better about it, because people had been talking about it and uplifting the cause. And so I just think that she needs people like her. Never talk about solutions. They always just complain about stuff. What about mental health in the Black community? Let's talk about that. Let's uplift that, Candace. Why come she never talks about that? Why come she never talks about Black businesses supporting anything like that? Anything positive? What about education? Defunding the police department, what they're saying is that they're going to take some of that money, just some, and give it to education, places that it needs to go. I don't understand why everything has to be about race to her. Everything has to be negative and about Democrats. Like, oh my gosh. Get over yourself. People like her who harp on negative things about the Black community, I don't even pay attention to. And I think you guys should do the same. She's a bird, and that is what it is. Keep cooning for Cocoa Puffs, Candace. That's what you're doing. Okay? How about we talk about reprogramming Black men, and then that way we can have more Black families. Oh, but you like white men only. That's right, because you're probably racist yourself, you self-hater. So it is what it is. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to rant real quick, so I'm going to fast forward and get done with my makeup and come back and get this wig together. But I really just had to harp on that, because this whole situation, I've been quiet. I've been seeing the George Floyd thing since it happened, like the day that it happened. I have just been peeping the scene, looking at these fake brands, talking about, you know, oh, we need Black creators and don't reach out to us, and talk about Black Lives Matter, but you pay us less than you pay the white gurus. Like, get out of here. A lot of it is fake. A lot of them are pandering, and I'm just not here for it. I'm sorry. That's why I haven't been doing a lot of posting, because it's just disgusting to see. A lot of people are jumping on the bandwagon and they're so woke, but they're colorist. You're a part of the problem if you're colorist. If you're mixed, exotical, light skin, and you're colorist, you're the problem. You're detrimental to our society, honey. How are you so woke and you're colorist? You don't even like Black people. You don't even like dark skin. That's your people. What do you mean? So anyway, to the dating part. So I've been trying the dating sites and stuff. People were saying like Match, Tinder. Tinder was really trash, like just a bunch of thirsties. And I like websites that can, or not just sites, but apps that can filter out whether somebody's a Christian or not. Because if they are, then you can weed out a lot of the issues that you don't want. Like, they should not be a rapist if they're Christian. They should not be drunk down to the store all the time, like alcoholics if they're Christian. They shouldn't be weed heads and drug dealers and all that kind of stuff if they're Christian, you know? But yeah, so the other sites I think are eHarmony. I've tried Christian Mingle, but I had a lot of studs on there. I'm like, girl, how you a lesbian on Christian Mingle? No, ma'am, I didn't ask for you. Why are you here? Like, no, I like men, sis. Okay, no shade. I like men's, okay? I think we're good. I think I like this lighting better. I switched, so don't judge me. So this unit is from Eula Hair. It's already ombre and dyed. Of course, it is. I've already customized it as well. I put my foundation underneath here. So I did not bleach these knots because I did not need to. And I forget that they come with comb clips on the side. So that's what I'm going to use today. But about the dating apps, some of them I do know that you have to pay for. I don't know, comment below if you've ever paid for a dating app, like if it's any better. But so far I've been on Tinder. My cousin just put me on Match like a week ago. And I kind of like Match better. But one of them, like I said, it just, oh, I like this color on me. Ooh, comment below if you think this color is cute. Oh, so anyway, back to the dating part. So the guys that I get, and I only date guys that are above 30, like 30 and above. And so when I tell you guys, they're so trash. I saw a guy on here, I'm gonna post him. He had the nerve to have his money. I feel like if you're, well, I don't care what age you are, if you're flashing money, you gotta be broke. You're a broke person, and it just screams out new money. I don't care if you're female or male, it screams out, I'm po broke and I've never had nothing before. And now let me tell you what his job was. I scrolled down. Baby, he worked at Walmart. Now you flashing your whole $700 check from Walmart. Like, sir. Like, this is ignorant. That little $700, boy. Now, I'm not judging, but I mean, now listen, I believe like kind of what Simone said. Now, you do need to be equally yoked. I don't want no man that's making anything below, I'll say 30, I'll say, well, at my age, I'll say 35,000. Yeah, because that means he should be able to hold his own. And with that being said, he could still improve, like go back and get education and all that. I do want a man with a degree. He doesn't have to have a degree, but if he doesn't have a degree, he has to be smart. This is how I apply it. I use edge control, and that's it. I use a little mousse to like really lock it down. And this is a Tresemme mousse that I love to use. All right, so I did put, not glue, I put all the mousse on top of my hair. I just lathered it all on top and then put this on top as well. I forgot to show that, but I just did that to make it lay flat so that I won't have to do any further touch-ups. See how, ooh, it looks melted, it looks good. So, this is what I'm doing. Am I going to straight line? This is their, I believe that this was actually Brazilian body wave. I can't remember the unit's name, but I just know it's the ombre one. And I kind of combed the curls out so it's like straight right now. So, I mean, of course, some people like to wash their wigs, and that's what I recommend you to do as well. This actually looks good, like this. I'm gonna put some, do like this in the front as well, just to make it look a little more parted. All right, so yes, this wig is definitely it. All the details will be in the description box of all the items that I used today, and of course the wig and the coupon code. So yeah, it actually came like this. I'm actually shocked, but like I said, it looks so much better with curls. Anyway. So these pants are from Express. The shoes are from Boohoo, the clear cap shoes, and they were in my Boohoo haul, so check that out. Pants, did I say they're from Express? Yes, so I did an Express haul, so check out all three of those because they have really cute clothes and they're on sale right now. And of course, I just did the hair and makeup, wig, all of that. I'm trying not to show my name, but this is a bodysuit from Boohoo, and I'm gonna cover that up. I think this is a cute little sophisticated outfit for Instagram, of course, even though my pants are wrinkled, and definitely for like, you know, the men's, you know, my men profile or whatever, the online dating profile. That's all for today's video. Comment below your thoughts, and thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in my next video. Bye.